Hello, everybody. You guys beat me to it. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for joining. I don't think it's going to be a very long stream tonight, but I just... Oh, got to turn it off. Forgot how to stream. It's been so long. Let me mute myself. It's been so long, I think I forgot how to stream. My brain's like dead, and I don't have an idea of a project that I want to do tonight. But I have a lot of different stuff to show you. And in my packing up for the show I did recently at Queens Inc., I found some stuff that I had not shown you before that I should have. So we'll do all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching what was a live broadcast on Ustream.tv. And I'm talking to the broads in the box that have joined me live. Every once in a while we get a gentleman in the box, but most of the time it's the broads. And you can come and join us sometime at Ustream.tv and look for Inky Obsessions and come and join us live in the chat. Anyway, how's everybody doing? A long time no see. I want to throw out the link before I forget it. For the Maryland weekend for next, oh, hang on, that's the wrong link. Lord, hang on. Get rid of that. That's where I copied my Twitter announcement. Here we go. Paula has put together kind of a first step survey for anyone who's interested in joining us for the Maryland Art Weekend this coming July. We're asking people to only fill out the survey if they're seriously considering joining us in person so that we can get a good head count, because there's 2 rooms available and there's minimums and maximums for each room. So we need to get this information as accurate as we can to make the best decision. And then once we book, deposits are going to be required by February 1st, but only a $50 deposit I think we can get by with this time. I have a new contact there, and my other guy left, and she's going kind of by the book, but she's giving me a break on how much she's requiring for the deposit. She wants it sooner and on time according to the contract, but less. So, oh, open links. Hang on. See, I'm telling you, forgot how to do all this crap. All right, links are open, guys. Yeah, there was the... Oh, you probably didn't see that link for the survey then, did you? My own link wouldn't go. Here we go. There you go. So we're going to do it when it comes right down to it on a first come, first served basis for whoever gets their deposits in first. Not asking for deposits now. We'll be asking for them at round 2 of the survey. Right now, we're just wanting to get a head count, basically. And we've also given you a chance to put in 3 top things you'd like to see or do while you're there. And then once we analyze all that data, we'll try to figure out what we can, the best we can do for that. So, before I forget, I want to show you guys this. I put this on Facebook. This is an iStencils sale for Black Friday, but it's for the whole weekend until the 30th. Now, I don't have new designs that we're launching, so it's not like the usual launch that I do when I have my new designs going up. But this is 25% off of the entire website using the code HOLIDAY25. This is at iStencils.com. What am I saying? Oh, Rain, you got the new stamps? I'm so glad. I'm going to show them in a little bit. So it's from today on through Monday. You get a free exclusive Black Friday stencil, which is this one, kind of snowflakey looking there. Right, so this is good for all my designs and all the 3,000 designs on the whole website at iStencils.com. Holiday25 is the coupon code. You dig? I dig. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Put that up there. There's an order I gotta ship when we get done. I'm telling you, I've been totally out of control. I've been going as hard as I could go for the last, oh my gosh, month? I don't know. How long's it been? But just with work and then the trip to Los Angeles, and just got back from that. And then the next weekend we had all of our leadership team in, all the week before Thanksgiving. And then we had this week. And then next week, starting Monday, we have all hands flying in for a marketing all hands meeting. So 107 are coming from all over the globe into our home base there. So I've been preparing for that. I'll probably have to work some this weekend to help get ready for that. And then I think by the 4th of December, I can actually exhale. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. It's exhausting. I'm getting too old for this crap, I'm telling you. But let me put these are the new stamp designs that Rain's talking about. These aren't new images. They are new sizes of favorite images. So I took my unmounted sets 1 to 4 and pulled off the most popular, the most requested or commented about or favorites of all the images and put them on 2 different plates and cling mounted those sets. So even if you have all 4 of the unmounted sets, these images are all different sizes. The poppies are larger. The pictograph circles are larger. These pictographs are smaller than the originals. And I'll show you some of that in a little while. This was laying here. I took a picture because these are going to go up on my website, my Etsy site soon. But I had them laying out like this. And I thought, that's kind of a pretty intro. I'll just leave them splattered about. But these are some wine totes that I had made with for the sale at Queen's Ink. You can see they didn't really go that well. And I don't know why. It was maybe it was not the crowd for wine totes, but I think these will go well when I get them up on Etsy. They'll take either size wine bottle, and this one even has its own little corkscrew attached to each one. So how stinking cute are they? They're going to be on my Etsy shop for 20 bucks. They're neoprene insulated. Let me try to get these out of here. You guys will remember this is a tile box, right? This was a canvas. I actually gave this canvas to one of the ladies that came in shopping at Queen's Ink that day. She came in and she had on a head wrap and carrying a pink backpack, and I thought, I know that look. So I went over, started talking with her, and I said, come here, I want to give you something. And I gave her my the canvas I had in there for sale. So that was a very special moment. She was really thankful, and it was nice to do. This one was a collage. That's an ATC. This one was that metallic, remember that metallic extravaganza we did, and then I did a collage. This was one of the poured ink, real close up of one of the poured ink canvases with the hot glue on it. This was a clay board with silks on it that I bubbled up with a heat gun. That looks really 3D in person. This was an old one that I just had done because I like that image. It was hot glue on a different kind of canvas that I did. This was a canvas that I did in ochre coke with Jody O. Another tile box. This was a, what do you call them? Patina print. This was a collage that got cut up for ATCs. Another tile box. This was Jim's tile box. Remember a gentleman, what's he, Wine Country Jim that joins us every once in a while? He lives in Napa Valley, and he asked me to do a wine theme box for him, and that was a close-up of some of the tiles on his box. That was last year. This was a canvas. Another patina print with pictographs. Pictographs and wine. How can you go bad? This was the collage I did for the breast cancer thing. And that's another canvas that I did. That's the same one that I have on my skin of my laptop that I've showed you guys before. A jelly print that had my, it had, this is a PBO wine tote. Had a PBO on it, and then these were stamps on a rainbow stamp of my stamp of the same image as those. And you guys know what that is, right? A little more PBO on there. Another metallic one. Sweet mama. And then a another tile. Let me get these out of the way. Digging down through layers. Lord only knows what we're going to find. This was a piece of that paper I did that poured ink on. I'm going to put that in my drawer for collage. Before I forget where I put that. Alright. Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm going to grab, hang on, one of each of the other stamp sets. I've still got everything packed up. Dave carried it out of Queen's Ink and sat it in here on my extra tables, and it's been there ever since. I'm telling you, we've been running full tilt. For so many weeks that it's just like, oh geez, mama needs a breaky. All right. Oh, so before I get off on this tangent, let's open some Happy Mail, shall we? Now this is old, and some of you guys that were in Maryland would have seen this, but I saw this again, and I realized I don't think I ever showed this. I had it sitting up on my shelf, and this is so pretty. Every time I look at it, I think of Zandra, and she made this for me. Let's see, that's hard to see against the blue. And gave it to me in Maryland. See the Maryland steamed crab? And she knows I love teal. And it's got a breast cancer medallion on it. This says dream. So much stuff on here. It's actually very heavy. It's weighty. There's some heft to this thing that makes it really substantial. But I love how she did the binding, the hinge on the side, and tied this little ribbon and a star on top of it. It's so much texture. It was really beautiful, and I thanked her, of course, but I don't think I ever showed this on camera, and I wanted to do that. She also made Paula one in yellow with a kind of a Paris theme that was really great. And then, sticking with Zandra, she sent me this canvas that she did. And she did this on a stream, so you guys may have seen this. She did this for when Babe had her cancer situation this summer. And I love this dog leash, like a breast cancer ribbon. And here's little Babe with her name tag on. And her dog house. But how cute is that? Thank you so much, Sandra. Again, I thanked you again, but that's very special that you did that for my little knucklehead. And these papers. And this is a paper clay mermaid. You know how we talk about my sister-in-law being a mermaid, that we buried her ashes at sea? And it's very fragile. I'm not going to take it out of here right now. But it made it in one piece. Maybe I can. Let's see. Look how cute that is. Look at all the detail in that. And Chelsea, my niece, that was her mom, Janine, that we lost, right? Chelsea's expecting March 25th, and we found out it's a little girl. And she's doing her nursery in mermaids. How about that? So I guess where that's going to end up after I do something to it. Meantime, I got to keep it in one piece. So let's put that somewhere out of harm's way. Which is, I don't know where that is. It's in another house probably. And this is a really cute card and note that Zandra put in here for it was around Halloween when she said it. That's how far behind I am on everything. Oh yeah, telling you. Oh, Joan's. I think I saw Joan on here. Minky Pie. Yeah, there you are, big Joan. Got a little package from Joan from the UK. So, I haven't opened this. I've been so busy. I was just able to squeak into the post office the other day and grab this and race off to work. And then it was prepping for Thanksgiving dinner and Thanksgiving. And I thought, well, I'm just going to wait and open it on camera. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, Chelsea's a planner. She's a Pinterest girl, and she is a planner, and she's going to have the walls in the nursery a real light pale gray, all the trim white. She got this, Dave and I actually took her over, she got a recliner to put in there for nursing the baby that was a pale gray piped in white, and they're going to, we're buying her a crib, which I just ordered today. It's a white crib. And she's going to refinish an old dresser in like a pinky coral color and have that as a pop of color in there. She saw this one mermaid wall hanging. It's not a canvas. It's like a 3D mermaid thing. But it's very classic looking, and it's like shades of gray and white with an ocean wave under her, and it's just very elegant looking. So she wants it kind of subdued. You know, she doesn't want it all crazy, colorful, cartoony. She wants it kind of classic. And so we're going to get mermaided up here shortly. Let's see. Where's the knife? Here we go. Did I even say hello to everybody? I don't think I did. Let's go down my list that I see now in the chat. CB, Joan, Lilith, Rain, Linda, Helena, Susie. Thank you guys for joining me. All right. Well, this would survive shipping across the ocean. Good job, Joan. Ooh, what do I see? I don't know what it is, but I like it. Pamela and Jennifer. Heidi. Hello, dear. Come on, work with me. I'm going to lop off a digit. Does anybody go out Black Friday shopping? Hey, Lynn. Hey, Jen. And Sherry. Cheryl. Carrie Ann. I do not Black Friday shop. Although I did run to Home Goods today with my friend Gail. She had a friend that visits her from North Carolina for Thanksgiving every year. So the three of us went there just for a quick stop, and then went to lunch, and then came back home, and I shopped on Amazon Prime. Where I will do the rest of my shopping online. The chances of getting me in the mall are slim to none, my friends. Who else we got? Robin. Cananimal. I don't know your name, but hello. That's a new name to me, so welcome. Thank you for joining. Melina. Hello. Alright, so what do we have here? How cool is that? Hang on, let me open this up. More cool papers, I know. I know, Joan has sent me such, and you know what, I keep hoarding them, but I need to start using them. Look at that. I really wish I could learn how to do that. Look at the textures and layers in this. Now, Joan, are these printed such that I can use wet medium over these without smearing? Do you know? I'm waiting for the chat here to catch up to see if I can get Joan's answer. Look at this. This is like stitching. It looks like it's 3D. You can see the threads. Yes, they're safe to use with wet medium. No, that's wonderful. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. These are so detailed with so many layers. And I know part of this is part of one of my collages because I see my black and white stripes and I see the line of the tulip 3D paint here, that black streak. And up here I can see that, and I see my splats and my gold, part of my gold rings that I put in there. And a little bit of black and white down here, a little bit of chunk of that. That's so cool. Ah! Oh, wow. Look, this is my breast cancer canvas. See the side I did with the molding paste and I drew in it. And here's my little angel. Keep calm and weather the storm. And my stamps and little pictograph, pink strips of pictographs. How cool is that? Look at that. It's interesting. You see different things of this when you turn it. Look how this like basket weave of this pattern is done up here. Like lattice. That's what I want to say. Lattice. Lattice or basket weave. Is that the same thing, just different materials? What the hell do I know? But the fabric with the loose strings, and that's awesome. Oh, wow, look at that. What's that say? A beautiful day. It certainly is. That's more lattice work. Different colors. Here's some pictographs and the diamonds. It's awesome. Doesn't she, Heidi? She does such a good job. I mean, they're so, I don't know if it's showing up on camera like what I can see here. But, really cool. Let me try to get it up here closer. Look at the keys. I love keys. And she knows my colors, I'm telling you. Here's this one. Oh, you know what this is? Look, that's my canvas, my inky canvas. Remember that with the hot glue? And this piece right here, the circle and these 3 dots, that's the little bit that I was showing you. It was on one of the wine totes. Ah, it keeps coming back to me. Oh, wow. Oh, this is another one of my canvases and one of my collages. And black and white, I can never go wrong with black and white. I love it. I've got to start using some of these instead of hoarding them. I don't know if you guys ever saw that one canvas. I actually took it to sell. It didn't sell at the Queen's Ink, but I added some gold foil, just kind of spattered about on it because I thought it was too plain. Oh, wow. Oh, hello, lover. Look at that. That looks so 3D, Joan, with whatever those natural neutral colors are in the background. It looks like they're down here and the hot pinks are up here. I mean, it looks so deep in person. And I love these little squiggles of black. And these colors here. Oh, mama, look at that. Can you guys tell how deep that looks? Oh, this one looks like little spirographs, which was my favorite toy as a child. I'm sure that's not a shocker to anybody. Wow. Thank you so much, Joan. These are awesome. I'll put these over my stash with the rest of your papers. I am going to get into using some of those because it's silly not to use them. Although, I know as long as I have them here, then I have them. These are some of the foils I use to foil the backgrounds. They should come in handy for something. Well, let's see. I'm sure they will. Oh, wow. Oh, you use foil to get those images? Oh, look at that. Look at those circles. Wow, that's really cool. Now, I have no idea what you did with these. Patti, can you make more copies? Yeah. Look at these. Let me push this back to try to get you on plain background here. These are awesome. They'll be awesome in a collage. Oh, look at the silver one. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's psychedelic. That's making me dizzy even. Look at this. Looks like gasoline on top of there, but if there's like little ribs in the pattern. Although, let's see, do I feel them? No, that feels kind of smooth. It feels smooth, I think. Close my eyes to do it. It's so that's some far out stuff right there. Look at that. Ooh, watch me. Ooh, I'm gonna put everybody to sleep. That's cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, so now here they are on the paper. Oh, now I think I know what you do with these. Do you adhere these to paper? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, hello, lover. Those were foil sheets, Dorothy, and then this is the foil on paper. That's the reverse of, you know, what was left here on this sheet of foil. You can see it was pulled off and adhered to this paper, right? So I guess that must be one of the steps in the process of getting those images, is putting the foil on the paper and then layering on from there. Oh, wow, look at that one. Oh my gosh, Joan, these are fabulous. Look at this. How stinking cool is that foil? Oh, wow. Look at that. It looks like it's gold. It's almost like dichroic, like when you turn, you know, dichroic glass, when you turn it a certain way. It's, this one's like magic. I keep watching it in person and watching it on the screen, what it's doing. It's crazy. Look at that. It looks solid gold until it hits the light just right. I am happy as a pig in poop. You got that right. Oh, look at the colors in this foil. Can you see those blue purpley colors? Whose favorite colors are they? Moi. Wow, these are awesome, Joan. Wow, wow, wow. These will end up in a project. I'm taking a bunch of time off over the holiday, the Christmas holiday. I think I'm going to be off from the 18th of December, and I think we go back the 2nd of January. And I want to spend a lot of that time down here streaming, playing, and making some cool stuff with, and using some of these bits in here. I haven't even skimmed off the top of the surface of this box. Oh wow, look at this font. Look at this envelope that's decorated. Look at that font for with my name on it. And these have all been, there's 2 layers, a yellow and an orange layer of these die cuts on the envelope. Joan, I'm telling you, you don't miss any opportunity for detail, my friend. Oh my gosh. Aw. Happy Thanksgiving, Patty, Dave, Mojo, and Babe. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is all 3-dimensional. Can you guys see how dimensional that is? Oh, and here's that paper that I liked. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Joan. That's beautiful. Oh, and it opens up like this, so it could even... Is that a folder? No. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's hard, it's heavier than cardstock. I'm going to put that so over here where I can take it upstairs and put that out for the season. That's beautiful. And I'll put this in my paper stash to use those die cuts for something. Oh my, this is like Christmas early. Royal Mail. Oh my. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's so pretty. This is a box decorated. Isn't that beautiful? Look, every angle of this little box is decorated with, and these are double layers. There's a gold layer and a black layer. Hey Susie, I'm opening a package from Minky5, who's online, my friend Joan in the UK. And for the guys going to Maryland, I think Joan's going to try to get there. Some cutouts for you. I hope they'll come in handy for your artwork to add a bit of texture. Hello, I think they will. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. You know what, hang on, let me buzz in here a little bit. I have my camera up pretty high for some reason. Uh-oh. Now we're off. Hang on to your lunch. I'm going to move this a little bit. Stay there. Well, is that going to work? Maybe let me move this beside me on the floor and move this up here. Will that work a little bit better? Look at all these. Look at these little spirals. Silver and black. You know I'm going to use that. Oh my gosh. Look at these steampunk. That's 2 of them. For the corners, look at that with the steampunk. I love steampunk stuff. There's a bunch of those. And look at this. Oh man, these will look cool in a collage. Look at that. How fine is that? In black and in white. Which, you know, I love me some pops of black and white in there. Hey, I just looked at chat. What are you, Jen, saying? Patty, just know if you wear jewelry. I'm not allergic to copper. I don't wear many necklaces anymore. I have so many necklaces and I hardly ever wear them because basically hot flashes just makes me crazy. But yeah, bracelets I do wear occasionally. Usually I wear rings and earrings the most, to be honest. Look at this. That reminds me of my mosaic stencil. How cute are these going to be in a collage or on a canvas or anything? And black, white, and silver. Hello, lover. I love these. Look at that. Joan, thank you so much. Bless your heart. Oh, and look at these little not chevron, harlequins. Silver, black, and white. Oh, oh my gosh. It's like the pile just keeps going. These are little like honeycomb, what are they called? What's six-sided? What's that? Hex? No, that's 5. Oh my gosh. These are awesome. And these are a little heavier than, what material are these, Joan? They're not just cardstock. They almost feel plasticky. Is that a word, plasticky? I don't think it's a word. Oh, wow, look at this one. Let me show you in the black. It's probably easier to see. Black, white, and silver in those. Oh my gosh. I'll show you this one in black too. It is cardstock. Wow. Oh, 300. That must be pretty heavy. 300 GSM. I don't know what that relates to here, but it feels very sturdy. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so generous and so awesome. This is my kind of little bits to put in these things, which you know, apparently. These are going right in my neutral collage drawer, right up front. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, look at these. You know what? I was just looking at some feather stamps the other day online. Oh, look at that one. That'll make some cool tiles. These are clear rubber stamps. Look at this with the tribal designs and the feathers. That Aztec-y little design up here. You guys see that? The feathers are beautiful. I love this. This reminds me of a doodle that Shannon Green did. And all these borders. Oh, wow. I'll put you right in my clear stamp drawer, little rascal. That's where you're going. Keep my little box up here. Where? Over here. Yeah, they kind of look like tangle feathers. Oh, another one. Where's my... Oh, I put it away. See, I thought I was finished opening, and I am not. I'm cutting away, Paula, if you're there. 111-pound cardstock is 300. Oh, okay. Thanks, Inky Paws. Huh, so that's about the size or the weight of the cardstock. What do I use? 110, yeah. When I do most of my jelly printing. I do, Joan. Oh, let me open this more. I don't want to pull this off. I don't know how... You should see some of the pictures that Joan sends me of she makes her own clothing. Just complete outfits. Oh my gosh, look at this. For you, Patti. Aww. Look at the sides of this box. That gives me an idea what to do with those little discs. Here's some of the steampunk gears on there. And even this plain paper is embossed. You see that embossing on there? This is like a crazy amount of work. So there we go. Oh, a mug. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. Joan, that is so cool with my inky canvas on there and my pictographs showing. And my favorite colors. Oh my gosh, you little stinker. That is so cool. This will be my art mug that I have my tea and my coffee in when I art. That is so cool. Ah, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. There's another box in the box. It's a Dead Sea CB. Oh my gosh. No, that's right, Jeff. Rain, they can't get away. Oh my gosh. Well, she hit Thanksgiving and Christmas. And my birthday, apparently. Oh, how stinking cute is this? Season's greetings to Patti, Dave, Mojo, and Babe, wishing all a wonderful Christmas. From Joan and Paul. Oh my God. Bless your heart. Let's see. I'll pull that out of there. I want to open this very delicately. I know, right, Inky? It's just so thoughtful and so personal. Like everything that she knows that I love, and not to mention how generous and what time it took her to do this is, let me try this. It's unbelievable. You know, it's so funny. I say it all the time about what wonderful people I meet sitting in my basement by myself streaming, and just by random chance somebody from the UK latches on and figures out how to watch one of my videos and becomes friends. That's just you know, that was never possible before, and now it's just there and available to anybody that wants to try it. Of course, you got to watch out for the crazies online too. But Joan, I think you passed the non-crazy test. I think we're good, girl. Oh my gosh. Now, Joan, am I supposed to take this out of this case? I'm thinking not. This got bent here a little bit, but I think I can get Dave to fix that. How cute is this? Now, I don't know what you guys can see. I'm going to try to turn this very gently so you can see. It's a Christmas tree, a 3D Christmas tree that's decorated with little silver balls, poinsettias or die cut, black and white pearls on a teal Christmas tree with all the little hand wrapped packages on the bottom. And it's in this protective case. It's got all these metallic die cuts all around the top of it. How cute is that? Now, you guys that do this kind of stuff, you know you know what kind of time that it takes to do something like that. That's awesome. That's like, I hope you can make it to Maryland so I can give you a gigantic hug. Thank you so much. That's just, you can't hardly come up with the words to take, because I know what time and the cost, not just for the materials and the time to make it, but to send it here from the UK is just really, really something special. Thank you so much, Joan. I just love you. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put this somewhere special. Right there on my little turntable. All right. Down out of harm's way. I think I finally hit the bottom of the box. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, so many cool things to play with. Let me throw that out of the way. Okay. All right. Oh, and we got stuff everywhere. Oh, hang on. And somebody, so I have more. I guess a couple people heard me when I was looking for those, the die cuts that we got at, remember the little white one that I had a strip from the Maryland Art Weekend, and we didn't know what it was, and then we figured out what die it was. I need to punch these holes out of here more. But another friend sent me all of these in black and white, and I can use she left them in there so I can use the confetti. Oh, here they are. I thought there was more in there. And this is from Teresa Peterman in Wisconsin. Sent me all of these. You know what? I'm going to leave these in her. Look at her envelope, jelly plated with one of my stencils. Oh, you clever girl. Thank you so much. I mean, I know the time it takes to do that many of these. I really appreciate that. And my stash, I'm telling you, and my black and white section's growing exponentially just today. I found, and then I have this. This was from Terry Lutz, that joins us sometimes. And, look at my little, oh, hang on, I'm blowing, I gotta adjust this so I'm back a little bit somewhat normal. Oh, now I'm crooked. Oh, holy moly, look where the camera is. Hang on. You know what? I need to drop that down a notch. Oh, Lord. Hang on to your lunch. There's no way to do this other than just suck it up and do it. Oops, camera fell off the mount. Oh, I'm going to get poo-pooed for that one. Okay, I think we're back. Jeez. Oh, cool, Rain. I'm glad he likes it. And Jane got hers. She sent me a note today. She got hers and really likes it. I have it here. I'll show you guys in a minute. But anyway, Terry sent me this. Oops, on a jelly printed card. Right, I think this was around breast cancer time. And a little tag with some washi tape on it. And look at this. Little breast cancer keychain with a little pink pearl and the hearts that are enameled, and the breast cancer ribbon that's enameled, and a little gem heart down here that's pink on a silver keychain, and it makes cute little noises. I mean, people are so nice and so generous. Thanks so much, Terry. I'm going to put you in a safe place till I take you upstairs. Oh, and look, I dug deep enough to find my square reader that I was looking for the other day. I knew I got a new one. Well, actually, you know what? When I was on at the Queen's Ink, I actually used my PayPal Pay Here little plug-in like square, but it's blue and a triangle, and I use that, and it goes right into my PayPal account within seconds. So that was kind of cool. Let me get myself situated here. Good Lord, I'm telling you, we got a total disaster going on here. And look, you know I've been busy. I've had those for weeks. Not even out of the package. Yeah, no, that's not right. You just know it. And, oh, I got a little something here. This is a little haul, mini haul. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Carol. I came on around 7. I've just been showing some happy mail so far. Look what I got. I got to cut these out yet. I still haven't cut them. Oh, that one's breaking out. I got a couple of iStencils. So the next time I get into a crazy session here. Oh, no. Okay, stop doing that. Don't do that anymore. I'll cut them with scissors properly. But here is the stacked books stencil. And her... Is this one Coffee Please? Doesn't say. I don't remember if it's Coffee Please or... What's the other one? I forget the name of the other one. I told her the other day I think it's called a Cup of Joe. I'm going to start renaming her stencils now. She calls mine all crazy ones. Hey, Kimser Eyes. Watch your stream 16 months. You finally got this. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you did. So I got a couple of iStencils, and I got another one that I saw that looked kind of interesting, but I have to cut these out. I couldn't resist that one. So let me put these in my little stencil drawer for when I play next time. And then I had another coloring book that I got 3 coloring books on Paula's recommendation. These are really nice books. This damn camera's crooked again. Hang on. I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing. Ugh. I'm telling you guys are going to need Dramamine before the night's over. Whole place is discombobulated. I'm not kidding when I say that. But these, even just the way they're made, it's such a sturdy book with having this extra hunk of cardboard on the covers. Can you guys see that? It's really a nice solid book. And she showed me these. I won't go through the whole thing. And I have a third one. It's upstairs and I forgot to grab it. But you guys have seen these before. But I guess I'll start trying to keep up with my mom coloring. I got her coloring. Oh, you can use water paper, Pamela? Watercolor on the paper? My image is really clear. That's good. This is one Paula was using the other day. There's her seahorses that she painted over. Remember? Where? There they are. And this image here. So, I have to get to coloring, but my third one I actually started on, but I started using the Zig Clean markers. On the one upstairs, but I think I'm going to switch to colored pencils. I think I am. So here's the calendar that I just added this. This is the 3rd year I've done one. And they're made by Apple. I make them through iPhoto. And I use, like the previous year's artwork images. I take pictures of all the stuff that I do. And put this calendar together. And Rain and Jane and a few other people have ordered them so far. They're on my Etsy shop, which is Inky Obsessions. But I just was going to flip through this. Somebody was asking me about showing it live. And it's really good. It's made from Apple. I mean, it's really good paper, glossy paper, and spiral bound. But here are the images that I chose. That was a new box that I did that I have to list on Etsy that didn't sell at the Queen's Ink. And I have all of our, I added our holidays and my family birthdays and anniversaries and stuff. That's the second one. I actually switched this out for the images that you guys got because this, when it came in, it was just a tad bit blurry because it was so zoomed in. So I switched out this image, I believe, on all of yours. It didn't seem right. Although it does look 3D. And this actually was the tag that I did where I embossed the art tissue. Not just inked it, I embossed it. So there is some dimension to that and dimension to this set of pictographs. So that was a tile box. I don't know if these are coming in good or not, or close enough that you can really see what I'm looking at here. It really is well made, Rain. It's a nice calendar. That was an ATC, or part of the collage that I did. Love those colors. Here's that crazy metallic collage. Another picture of it was on the cover. I just really liked how that came out. Here's my inky canvas. And it really shows a lot of the texture and dimension on these. That hot glue looks three-dimensional. And again, here's that little piece of that canvas that was on that wine cooler and on Joan's artwork that keeps coming back at me. That was another one that's the first canvas I did. I don't know if you can see the silver over here, how textural that looks. That was really cool. And this was a tile. Actually, Jane bought this tile piece. I just have to find a box that fits this properly, Jane, and I've been like wacko busy, but I have it held for you. And but this is a close-up of one little section of that long. This is one of the ones that was like 5 inches wide and 18 inches long. What are the original pictures scanned onto your computer? No, you know what? They're iPhone pictures. They're iPhone pictures that are in my photos that I upload to the calendar program in Apple. It's that simple, really. But I take a lot of pictures of my art in different light and different angles and stuff. So I have a lot of pictures to choose from. There's about 10,000 or so on my phone for the last couple of years. This was one of my favorite jelly prints, and I believe our friend APG Jamie ended up with this one. But I love that. I did a pop of white instead of a pop of black. And I really like how that one came out. I thought that was deserving of a month. That's Mr. September. Yeah, it's just for my iPhone. That's kind of a wild looking picture, but these are the pumpkins. I spray painted them turquoise and then painted them with, what's that stuff called? Liquid pearls for Chelsea. It's just a regular iPhone 6. You know, it's nothing super special. It's just the basic camera that comes in with it. But it is a really good camera. But that's all it is. And this was one of the boxes that I did. And this is one of my favorite canvases for the year that I did. Teal and pictographs. A little pop of black. These are some feather marks with the feather I got in Hatteras and the little skinny line I drug down with ink and on a skewer. See all the layers of 3 sizes of pictographs. But now, oh, what a great segue. Now we have even more sizes of pictographs. and a little picture on the back side. Right, so that's the calendar on my Etsy shop, Inky Obsessions. Put that out of the way. Now, let's flip this over so I got something clean back here. So now I started to tell you guys about the stamps, but I want to make sure nobody misses out. There's my little coupon. iStencils is having a sale. I don't have new designs this time. This is a different sale. This is just for iStencils for their whole site. So you can buy my designs as well as any of the 3,000 plus they have on the site. There's a 25% off code for all this weekend through Monday. And the code is holiday25. You get 25% off your entire order. And you get this as a free exclusive. And that's all just from iStencils, just because it's Black Friday weekend. No new designs for me. So use Holiday 25 if you need to do any stencil shopping. Or give it to your Santa Claus and tell him to get on the stick while he can get 25% off through Monday. Some of my pictures are different from yours. I know that one is, oh, you know what? I think I moved them. I think I moved a couple, Rain, because there was like 2 in a row. On mine, there was those 2 inky canvases in a row. And I juggled those around, and I think I used a different shot for one of those. So that they were spread, the colors were spread out a little bit more throughout the year. Okay, stamps, you say. So here's what I did. I know everybody wasn't on early when I first mentioned this. You guys know my 4 sets of unmounted stamps, right? Right. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are we in anywhere near the frame? Yeah, there we go. I don't know what's up with the camera tonight. So I wanted to come up with a couple sets, smaller sets of cling mounted stamps. And some people that aren't really that familiar with mounting the stamps don't understand what to do. I just wanted to have an option out there for people who wanted something that's, you know, bang, ready to go. So I took the images, some images off of all 4 of these that were my favorites, what people have told me they were their favorites, what gets asked about the most. And I created 2 smaller sets, but instead of just being the unmounted red rubber sheets like this, even though on these you get more designs, right? You get, I try to cram as much on these plates as I can for you guys. So like this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 images on this one plate. Right? And there's almost that many. I think that probably has the most. 1, well, if you count this as 1, I count that as 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on there. You know, you get a lot more images for your money when you take on the task of mounting these yourself. But some people don't want to mess with that. So I thought I'd do a couple cling mounted sets, right? Already cut out, already cling mounted. And these are really nice quality that KP does an awesome job on these. So we picked out some of the favorite images, but instead of just giving you duplicates, I wanted to change up the size. So let me give you a little idea of some of these shapes on here and what the difference is. Hang on. Get this opened up. Absolutely, Carol. We'll ship them anywhere. You betcha. So let me grab some of the original images. Oh, I need to do some work down here. I'm telling you, it's a disaster. All right, let's take a couple of these images that I see right off the top. Outback's another one. Here's the Outback. And a couple feathers. This one. Oh, the river one. Where's my river one? Hello, river. Where are you? Well. Uh-oh. Did I lose my river? Say it isn't so. That's one of my favorites. Oh, this one. Oh, I already have it out here. Sweet mama. Here's another one. So I want to show you the difference in the sizes of these. I like having different sizes of the same images. That's why a lot of the canvases you'll see that I use, and my tags that I do, all kind of different things. I'll use my 6-inch stencil, I'll use my 8x10 stencil, and I'll use the rubber stamp in the same image, just in different sizes. For instance, let's see, where the heck are they? They're in here somewhere. I started some of these, but I didn't finish all of these. Like here you can see I used the big half full on one, and then the smaller half full on another layer, and then stamp a layer with that stamp on top of it. Then you got 3 of the same things. I started some of these, I didn't finish. Here's one that's finished. This is the tribal, what is it? Cave etchings? Don't even know my own damn names. Hey Cass, how you doing? So you can see on the background the larger white where I wiped back the paint, and then the yellow orangey one is the smaller stencil, and then the stamp. So it's the same image repeated. There it is in the river, tribal river, and it's one of my favorites, the pictographs, right? The blue, the white ones, and then the stamped ones, and then these, right? And here's the one I tried to get on the calendar, but that came out a little bit blurry. But that's all the different sizes of the pictographs. Here's a different size of the diamonds in the rough. I really liked how this one came out. But that's what I'm talking about. Different sizes. Some of these aren't finished. I just got one layer on a lot of these. So on many of these. Here's another project. Oh, here's another one of the different of the cave etchings, right? And there's another one I started. I really like that stencil. Can you tell? And there's Paula's arrows, otherwise known as tribal squares. And that's the stripe stencil with just pictographs on there, right? Okay, so there you go. That's what I'm talking about when I use all the different size images, and I like that. Kind of pulls it together but varies it at the same time. Thanks, Rain. So let me show you some of the original sets. These wood-mounted stencil, these wood-mounted stamps. I'm losing my dentures. Don't have dentures, just saying it. These are the original designs. They're on the unmounted sheets that were wood-mounted for me by KP. And I'm going to show you these sizes next to the new sizes so you can see for your lovely selves. And you know what? To do this, I'm going to do this on some art tissue that I will use. I'll Daddy Van this puppy later and use it for collage. So this is the art tissue. I've had so many questions about which art tissue, and it's this. Blick art tissue, 12 by 18. It comes in a bunch of colors. It's just the white that I use that for. Just grab a couple pieces of this. And it is different from regular cheapo Christmas wrapping tissue that you can buy now. It definitely feels different. sounds different. It's a little bit more sheer. So, let's start from the top, shall we? I've got to get a couple of acrylic blocks out because now I have cling mounts. And where the hell did I hide my acrylic blocks for myself? Good Lord. No, seriously, where are they? There you are. Oh my. Alright, just grab a few blocks. Now here, so here's the overused and abused pictographs from the original set 3, right? That's these right here. I kept them all in a clump. I also have them wood mounted on separate strips for the different stacks of them that I use for different things, but these I left all together. I haven't even had the time to do this myself to see how different these are. So this is the pictographs from set 3 unmounted. Right? Hello, lover. Blot it off on my shirt because that's what I do. And then here are the pictographs. So this one I think is called, on my Etsy shop, you'll see the difference. This one I think is called the Poppy set, and this one is the pictograph set. And it's kind of clear why. All right, you get that Poppy pictographs. So here's the other set. KP does a really nice job. I don't know what knife or scissors or what she uses to cut these out with, but mine don't look like this when I mount them myself, I can tell you that. So here you are, you little cutie. Hello, and it goes through the tissue, so you're going to see some blur back there. But there's the difference in the size of the pictographs. It's a substantial difference. So even if you have the first one and you're really liking pictographs, there's the second image. Okay, and then to stay on the pictographs, here's the first set of the round. And some I went smaller, some I went bigger. The original one is smaller here. And that's the one that came on set 4, right there. Right? And here's the new one. All nice and new red rubber. Getting ready to get all inky dinky dinky dude. I think I got that on there a little bit crooked, but you'll get the idea. And there is the larger one in the new cling mount set. So right there you have 4 different sizes of different kinds of pictographs, right? Not to mention the stencils. So, let's see, what else? Oh, this one here. This is my little Patty's marks. I don't know if you guys were with me for a long time, you'll know when I first started, I used to make marks on all my stuff that was a circle with a dot in it and a little rectangular hunk off the side. And then I just took a whole bunch of those images and made them into like a doily. This is the original. I think this is on set 1. Yeah, there you go. That's this image. Oops, I'm out of frame. Let me turn these sideways. That's this original image here on set 1. Right, that's that one. And here's the new cling mounted size. And we also threw a couple pieces of this into some tiny little filler stamps here that that we added to the plate. 8:13 p.m. I was watching British makeup artist on YouTube and held up her new product and said, "Hell, copycat." I don't know where I ever got that, actually. I know I heard it somewhere. Maybe I heard myself say it on one of my YouTubes. I don't know. Hey, Shannon. I was mentioning your name earlier, my friend. So here's this one in the larger set. All right, and there's the difference of those two. I'll hold that up in a second. So in addition to those, though, we took the little tiny image like this. And this is for a good little pop of black anywhere you want to pop it, right? That's just, this image doesn't well, it does exist. Here's the big one, right here. And we just made it a small one, right? Where's the big one? Here it is. Right on top. Shannon, I loved watching your doodling video that you did live, the live YouTube. That was really fun to watch your process. And now I'm glad to know that, well, it doesn't sound right when I say it this way, but I'm glad to know that you just don't sit down to a white piece of paper with a black pit pen and just whip out those curves so perfectly like a machine. All right, so there's the big one. That's the mark I used to put on all my stuff when I first started doing this. For some reason, I like that mark. I don't know why. But here you can see the different sizes of those, right? Big difference on that one. Then we took just one little ring of those in the tiny, tiny design. Shannon, you got a nice haul there with from Joggles. They're freaks in the kindest way. I'm telling you. Just to have that steadiness and have that, you know, it looks like my hand's going in a nice swirl, but you put a pencil in it and it's like I got 7 fingers and 2 of them are on backwards. I couldn't do that with a gun to my head. Oh, that one kind of rolled on me because I have this on much too big of a block, and it kind of rolled over. Red Rover, Red Rover. There you go. Just a little ring of those. And one thing I thought was really cool, you know the river stamp, right? Here's the original river. Is that Clarity stamp hole? Yes. These are Clarity, from Clarity Stamp. They are indeed. Oh, you took some classes. I guess her store's up by you, Rain? She's got some nice stuff. Yeah, you got a nice haul there, Shannon. What a generous thing for somebody to do for you. That was awesome. Okay, here's the original Tribal River. And then on this set, it's on here too, but bigger. But on this set, this is kind of cool. This is too big too. I hope I don't flub this one up. She just took a strip of my design. About an hour away. Oh, wow. And does she have a brick and mortar store there that you can walk in and shop? Or is her store just online and she does classes in person? So we took a little slice of the river and just made this separate stamp. So it's kind of like a bubbly border kind of thing. I don't know that you can get them here, Robin. I don't think you can. I think you have to order them from Clarity from the UK. And then here's a real tiny I need to get a smaller block. There we go. That's a little bit smaller. And this is a tiny one. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I tell you, it's really hard for the people with the brick and mortar stores now to try to make it. I'm thankful the Queen's ink hangs in there the way they do. I can tell where I smeared ink over on the side of this. I knew that was going to do that. I got a blob on this one side. Try to get that unblobbed so you get a clearer image. So here's the real tiny one. This is the original. And then here's a real tiny one, and then just that strip are the newer ones. And let's see, here's another one of my faves, Outback. This is here, set 2. This is the original Outback stamp here on set 2. That's what this is in my hand, is the original. Right. Oh, Joan, you're going to love it. This is just archival black, Shannon. Everybody's fave. I had 2 new sets of stamps put together. Smaller cling mounted versions of favorites of the first 4 unmounted sets. But I made all the images, even though they're the same, they're different sizes. So just trying to demo to people who might have these already, that are curious about these, to see how they'd play with them. I like having multiple sizes of the same image myself. So that's why we did this. My local scrapbook store has an art journal group that meets once a month. Diary. Oh, wow. Which store is that, Kathy? And where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I've had classes with both of them. There's the difference in the size of Outback. And where's my little feather? Here's the original, kind of like a dotted feather. Their names are confusing. And add Donna Downey into the mix. You got Donna, Dina, Diane. Very confusing. Oh, you can get clarity there. Oh, cool. That's good to know, Marianne. You don't have to pay for that shipping from the UK. All right, this is the original feather. One of the feathers. All right, the little dotted number. And then here's the newer one. Oh, while I have, hang on, let me throw a link out there again. While I have more people online. This is the link for the survey for the first step that Paul and I are trying to do for the next gathering we do in Maryland in July. Please only take the survey if you really have a strong interest and a strong possibility that you're going to come, because we're going to use the survey as a head count so I know which room to book. There's 2 different rooms available, the one we had last year, and then a larger one that's right in the hotel on the same floor as our sleeping rooms could be. So I need to commit one way or the other pretty soon. The deposit's due February 1st. I don't want the deposit yet. We just want to take a head count because the deposit might change depending on what room I commit to for the number of people that we think we're going to have. So fill that survey out on that link if you would, if you are really interested. And then we will go from there with survey number 2. So the next one is the poppies on this other second set here. I get all, this is all coming through on here. That's why this page probably looks blurry. Oh, good, Joan. Thank you. Julie Faye Van Balzer is a hoot in class. Oh my God, I've taken some of her classes. She is a riot, I'm telling you. She is a riot. Where's my bigger? Here it is. Paula uses this image a lot on her of the stencil. I need to juice up my page. Oh my God, Jane, she's a hoot. That one is. So there's the different size of the poppies. And here's something else cute that that we did, is we just did, still don't have one small enough for this, but I'll try this. Just did the little head of the bloom of the poppy. I think I schmutzed that one too. I need to find a really tiny, I know I have, here we go. There we go. Use the appropriate size block. Don't be a putz. Thanks, Ella. I didn't put it down straight. This is just a little head of the poppy, which would be kind of cool to put around like a little border. Right? It's just the head of one of them. Or just cut that off, that image off. Right? Just a little poppy. Or whatever you want to call it. The jury's still out on what that really is. Palm tree, poppy, pumpkin. Nobody knows. Oh, and here's the other, even tinier outback. I forgot about this one, to be honest. I knew there was, I thought there was a bigger size range difference than that. And there is. That's the bigger size range. Oh, you took a jelly plate class from Julie Monday. Where did you take that class? Were you in New York? I know she's not in New York anymore. Didn't she move to Boston? Just outside of Boston? Oh, thanks, Robin. I appreciate that. She moved. I think she's outside of Boston now. So I'm not sure where she travels to teach, so I'm not sure where she's teaching. But Shannon, we were talking about you earlier because I said I was practicing these stamps on a piece of art tissue that I will Daddy Van and stick in my you know, the hell am I trying to say? My collage drawer. Thanks, Joan. She's a hoot. I used to go to her classes and take multiple classes of hers every year at Create in New Jersey. And now there is no more Create. That was sad. We had Laurie Micah there, Jody Ohl there, Michelle Ward, Julie, Joanne Sharp, different ones were there. That were really, you know, pretty well known and some of my favorites. I often talk about your video, Shannon, when you did the Daddy Van, when you had the code for the discount and you did it with your little bell and the little sparkle coming off of your tooth when you smile. I'm telling you what, all I got to do was think about that, and you had to be snickering to yourself. I laugh out loud every time I think about it. That that one just, I didn't expect it, and that you were the one that could pull that off, but it was hilarious. If you guys don't know Shannon, or know of Shannon Green's YouTube, or you're not on Shannon Green's YouTube channel, you are missing out, I promise you. Check her out and friend her up. Or subscribe, rather. So there's the two of the dangle circle, different sizes. Right, so you get the idea, right? So there's the goddesses are on here. They're a little bit bigger. The spiral feather is bigger. The river's bigger. Some are smaller. You get the idea, right? What am I doing? Let me get these out of my way. I won't bore you with doing all of those. You guys get it, I'm sure. Stuff never fits together exactly the right way as when I take it out of the drawer. Yeah, I've got some what? I tried to read the chat and forgot completely what I was going to say. Oh my God. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You were talked about this looking kind of retro. Well, you know, that's like my dangle stencil, right? And then I did the circular stencils like this as well. But I've altered this some for some round designs that I have for whenever my next release is, that are going to be, I think, pretty cool. At least I think so, but what the hell do I know? We've been through that before. All right, well, let me get this stuff out of my way here. Good night. All right, get this one out of the way. Throw these in the cupboard. This, I'm telling you, the whole basement is a total disaster area. From the last month, I've just been slinging and throwing stuff like some kind of a mad woman, trying to keep up. Oh, no, I haven't seen those bead curtains made with the paper beads. I have the dangles in the same image as the stencil on set number 3 up here at the top. Oops. That's a mini version of the dangle stencil. I think that answers your question. It's been crazy busy for sure. Oh my God. I'm getting too old for this crap. I'm telling you. It's not healthy. I tell you, and then Dave and I cooked dinner yesterday, which it was actually very good. My brother even talked to me today and he said, I'm not just saying this to blow smoke, but he said, that is the best plate of food I've ever had in my whole life. So he, you know, since he lost my sister-in-law, he doesn't get a home-cooked meal very often, and run around like a crazy person. How to do at the Queen's Ink art sale. I did okay. I did stuff I thought was going to sell. Thought I would know the crowd, know what they were kind of looking for. Didn't. but like the stamps that I had done, these new sets and my other sets, they sold pretty good. My jelly note card sold pretty good. I took some of my lampwork jewelry from when I used to, you guys know I used to do lamp work, right? Make my own glass beads and make jewelry. They sold pretty good. But like the wine totes that I had made, and some of all the tile boxes that I was scrambling to try to make to have them there. I didn't think I sold any there, but then I brought them back and I have sold a couple since then. And I sold that one long placard for the wall that Jane bought. And will receive when I find that oddly shaped box in my adventures. They really are cute, Jane. I didn't know that they even had their own corkscrew this time. But this one has that ring on it with it. Everyone has its own corkscrew with it, so that's kind of cool. You know, while I'm sitting here tapping my fingers trying to think of what I might do, and since we're talking about Daddy Vans, I'm going to grab my Daddy Van brush, and show you guys what Daddy Van's going to do to this. And this I learned from the infamous and famous Shannon Green. This is Daddy Van's all natural unscented beeswax furniture polish. Ding! Right? And keep an eye on Shannon's channel, because every so often she'll get a coupon code from Daddy Van's for you to use to go buy some at a good price. But you don't have to wait for that. You can go buy it now if you want to. And they have scented and unscented. And now they have colors, right? Patty had to get a larger storage box. Oh, thanks, Rain. I appreciate it. Dang. Oh my gosh. So this again is the Blick Art tissue. And I'm just lightly getting a little dip on this. It's just a cheap plastic pure bristle brush. It's not wood, it's just plastic. I don't even know where I got these. But this works pretty good though with this fat end to it. And just kind of work the wax into the paper. And Viola, the tissue is now transparent. Right, hang on. Right, see my hand behind there. And when you collage this, it just kind of melts away. And if you have, now people say to me, well, why don't you just put your stamp on top of the collage? Well, of course you could, depending on what your substrate is. If it's a canvas and it has any give to it, or if it's whatever it is and it has any texture that's not completely smooth and hard enough to get a complete impression of the stamp, it's not going to look like this. But when you stamp this, there could be lumps and bumps, and this will just mold and melt right around it and look like it was stamped on there, when in fact it was not stamped on there. You know what else I did with this, Shannon, a little while back, is I embossed on this and then Daddy Vanned it. And that actually worked pretty good. I don't know if I have any little bits of that handy. I might have used them all. No, I don't see them in there. But anyway, I did try that to see if it would actually, if this would, the tissue would hold up to the abuse of that, you know, heating it and everything. It worked fine. Just so you know. Had to hydrate. Yeah, it did look cool. Yep, I just put the old embossing ink on there and put the powder on it. And heated that bad boy up. Shannon has a video where she used Daddy Van's on a single layer of a napkin. It just stood up to the heat, Robin. That's what I was just saying. It didn't seem to bother it at all. I blasted it and it just melted and it was fine. Actually, I'm wondering if I was going to say I would do it for you now, but can I even get to my stuff? Well, okay. Here's a new embossing powder. I saw Cece use this detail gold embossing on a canvas she did recently using my stencils. Did you guys see that? That Christmas tree canvas she made? It was really cool. But she used this detail gold. I've never been somebody that embosses much. So I kind of fly by the seat of my pants when I'm doing it. But let's just, for gigs, let's do some of that. Let me find mine. Here we go. Reverse the mark. And I'm going to put this one aside. Just happen to have another page right here. There, yeah, that lag gets you every time, Robin. It's like a 30-second lag on here. Oh my God, Cece's awesome. Yeah. All right, let's grab some of these new ones and play with those. All right, let's see. Now watch, tonight it'll flame up and burn out the whole paper. Let's try this one here. All right, I don't know how many of these images I can do before this ink will dry and the embossing powder won't stick to it. Does anybody know? I mean, it's pretty sticky glue or ink. I'll just do a few of these right here. Hopefully the first one won't dry. This is what I don't know about embossing. Like how much time working time do I have before this one dries up and the powder won't stick? We'll find out. Because if I'm going to screw up, we know it's going to be live. And that's okay. Hey, Dorothy and Colleen. All right. Let's get a little bit of this on here. Hope I don't sneeze. All right, there's the image. Let me wrestle this back into the container. Put a cap on this sucker. Patti, on cardstock you could stamp a lot without it trying, but I don't know about the two. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like it worked for these three. Oh no, Dorothy, that's a shame. Yeah, I'll put it up to YouTube for you, or you can come back here and watch the recording too. I don't know if you guys know that. It doesn't necessarily have to get pushed to YouTube. It's available here on my channel. Plug in the old heat gun. Alright. Stand back. Here we go. Now let me, you know what, let me bring the camera in closer so you guys can see. The action as it happens. Can I go closer? Oh. Okay, that's as much as I can go. Alright. Here we go. Heat gun. Oh, wow. Yeah. Embossed. And that goes from that crappy looking gold to real shiny gold when it's embossed. Oh, look at that. Viola. I got some, oh, now I'm really zoomed in. I got to watch what I'm doing. But look at that. Groovy. Okay, now let us go to Daddy Van's and see what they look like. Night, Dorothy. Shannon, do you know any limitations as far as, like, if I went right from now to a collage with this, is there any issue with the Daddy Vans being resistant to, like, the matte medium or whatever adhesive? This is a heavy duty Mama Jamma. I don't know. I got it at Sears, I think. It doesn't have a brand name on it. But it's got high, you know, you can adjust the temperature and a high-low button. That's a heck of a thing. There's no name brand on it. But it's one that'll melt paint, you know, that'll heat paint off of stuff. I got this when I was in Jody Old's class a few years ago, and we did the clay board with the silks on it. And then boiled it so it bubbled. And my Ranger gun wouldn't do that. But this one, that's pretty sturdy old heat gun right there. Anyway, Shannon, what I started to say or ask you was if, let me come back out again. If I were to take this right to collage now, would this, the wax sitting more on top of the paper and not having time to soak in, I usually wax and immediately glue it down. Oh, and you've never had a problem. Okay, cool. Maybe I just put too much on there. It seems like it soaks in a little bit more. I've learned to adjust it over time where it's not as waxy. At one time I used to put it on and then take a paper towel and like buff off the excess. So let's see what we got. And there you have it. Some embossed. Well, it's going to run away from me. Embossed and clear. See my fingers under there where the tissue's kind of gone bye-bye. Thanks to Daddy Van. And there you have some gold. Really cool little images to collage with. I'm going to make more of these. But you know what I'm going to do? Should I cut these away and just, will that, you know, I tap my fingers when I'm thinking and stalling, right? Isn't that cool? Yeah, I do. I glue everything under and over. I do. I just never used it right away. I always seem to, like, make a bunch of these and let them hanging around. Did you see the one, Shannon, I made with, where the hell did I put them? I was jelly plating like a mad woman, and I used all metallics. And then I Daddy Van those puppies. And promptly went out and bought more art tissue. Ugh. Let me grab some of these and show you. You probably have seen these. But this was on black. Not all of these are Daddy Van yet, but I did these with metallic paints on the tissue. And then, let's find some Daddy Van. This one's Daddy Van. Or you can see through those designs on the stencils where I mixed silver and copper. And they came out this really cool rose gold blend. Did a bunch of those last time. Here's the poppies. Poppies. Alright, this one's got to be Daddy Van yet. This one's not. Or is it? No, I think I got to put more on there. But anyway, I did a bunch of those. Whew. I know what it was when I did the release of the new stencil designs. And I got on this metallic frenzy. Oh, they do have it on Dick Blick? Yeah, I got this one at Sears or Home Depot. I don't remember where it was. I know it was at a hardware-ish store. I got some more black.